We've all experienced the power of music to take us someplace special, to transform us. This organization is committed to reaching not only the people in our hall, but everyone who calls San Diego home.
We are part of this community in every way, and it's our mission to bring the power of this music to as many people as possible. It matters to us.
See, San Diego is a very ethnically diverse community. In order for it to be meaningful, we need to showcase our culture to the people here. That way, we feel connected with the folks here.
I think the symphony orchestra has the power to affect an entire city. It just embraces the entire community when you're able to think of a symphony orchestra getting into so many different spaces.
In the room, you had Caucasians, you had Hispanics, and everybody was just enjoying the music. As soon as they started playing, it was like heaven. It's like the horns, like angels coming with the horns. It sounded great. I was in heaven right there.
Your song, your story, it is going to those underserved communities and ethnic communities to create this wonderful symphony. It's a very exciting moment for all of us.
What an absolute joy to be here, a joy and an honor to just be a part of exposing our children and myself to classical music. I so enjoyed getting into it, learning beat and rhythm, and to do it so practically and fun. It's magical, just a magical morning.
We are known for our curriculum-based music programs, from our young people's concerts in the hall to events right in the schools and communities. We bring creativity, academics, and inspiration. We open the world to the young, and the young at heart.
They get very excited. They'll tell me, oh, when is the music coming? When are they coming to perform? They mark their calendars. Some of them highlight it on their calendars. They spread the word to each other. And then sometimes they start gathering up early.
Memories from the past, of the wonderful past that we had at symphonies when I was younger. And I loved the glamour and the feeling of beautiful music that did so much for my soul, really.
I think the invitation from the San Diego Symphony to the military families to come join them means the world to these families. Certainly the families that are all together here, but a lot of the families are here with only part of them there. The mom or dad are overseas. And when the sailors are over there and they hear that their families are there enjoying a holiday celebration, it makes them understand that what they're doing is appreciated by their fellow Americans back here in San Diego.
It's really important when you're a veteran these days to be able to communicate non-verbally. When you have post-traumatic stress, things trigger you that have nothing to do with what might be said to you. There are other things in the environment.
Nobody knew anything I'd experienced on the deployment, and they didn't really know how to handle me. So and none of them really knew, they didn't get it. And pretty much having nobody to relate to and nobody who understood was very difficult, because I felt even more isolated than I used to feel.
Most young veterans are somewhat guarded. And if you were to see somebody coming into the concert, they'd sort of have a wall up. After the concert, that wall would be down. And people will spontaneously come up and say, hey, Bill, did you how did that go? Did you experience the French horn solo the same way that it's just like you wind up opening up a new part of people that was always there, just wasn't out and available for communication.
If it wasn't for music, I would never have re-engaged with life, essentially. Definitely saved my life. Having a couple friends now helps too, but it was through music that I made those friends. So, yeah.
Our Veterans Honor Program is part of a larger initiative that provides free admission to over 50 nonprofits and the individuals they serve. Together with our education and outreach programs, we touched over 61,000 lives last year. But what if this music stopped?
now that we know that music heals, we have a responsibility, a moral responsibility, to bring that to the community.
Music definitely is a tool to unite people and bring them together.
Music is important to me. It just makes them feel like they're young again.
Very, very powerful, very important for veterans, very important for all of us.
This is not just about music. It's about how I feel about myself as a San Diegan, how my community in the Indian community feels about themselves. We are known, we belong, it feels good.